Namjoon Paik's electronic opera number 1, created in 1969, 4 years after the portable video cameras entered the public market. This piece, electronic opera number 1, included 3 hippies who have their images manipulated over Richard Nixon and other well-known figures and a topless dancer. Voiceovers issue commands to the audience. This is participation TV. Paik instructs the viewers to close and open their eyes at certain intervals, and at the end of the work states, "Turn off your TV set." This video was made for WGBH in Boston, a part of a broadcast that explored video as a medium. At WGBH, Paik and electronics engineer Shuya Abe built the first model of Paik's video synthesizer, which produced non-representational images. Paik used the synthesizer to accompany a rock and roll soundtrack in Video Commune and to illustrate Beethoven's 4th Piano Concerto. At WNET, Paik completed a series of short segments, The Selling of New York, which juxtaposed the marketing of New York and the reality of life in the city. At the point in time that of Paik's video, according to David Joselit's tale of the tapes, Radical Software, the Federal Communications Commission, in the face of network opposition, professed a commitment to community programming. In the years between 1966 and 1972, the FCC had frozen cable expansion during this period. In the 100 largest television markets, community access Channel S seemed an effective means of legitimizing cable, and probably helped persuade the FCC to lift its ban. This openness to unconventional television was seized upon by video artists and activists equipped with a new technology, the Porta-Pack. WGBH Media Library reports, Paik was invited to participate in several experimental workshops, including one at WGBH in Boston and another at WNET in New York City. The series The Medium is the Medium was the first work broadcast by WGBH, which consisted of a video collage that raised questions about who is in control of the viewing experience. This video you are watching is a clip from the series The Medium is the Medium. In Joselit's tale of the tapes, Radical Software, he talks about the influence of Marshall McLuhan, who in 1964 stated, "The medium is the message," which to this day is an influential concept. To take off on this radical and newly accepted concept in 1969, WGBH in Boston produced the series The Medium is the Medium. Martha Rosler, in Shedding the Utopian Moment, saw this phrase, "The medium is the message," as one that artists grasped to and saw themselves as the antenna of the race. She viewed Namjoon Paik as virtually the head of video art history, and believed we needed to reevaluate him. Paik made considerable efforts turning video into a purely aesthetic medium, states Joselit. Paik wrote in the first volume of Radical Software, released in spring of 1970, in the article, Expanded Education for the Paperless Society, the idea of rethinking higher education, including a systematic effort to record great thinkers on tape before they die. The interviewer should be a qualified philosopher himself, so that Jaspers or Heidegger can talk as naturally as Chelsea girls. However, Rosler didn't believe that Paik should, in her words, be absolved of video sin, like he seemed to be. She saw the concept of what Paik was as being like a myth in the sense that he was put on the level of laying all the groundwork and touching every base in freeing video from the domination of corporate TV. His work was not analytical enough of the medium, so the viewer was not asked to question its hypnotic effects. Rosler goes on to say that he made the viewer passive and replaced the state and the marketplace with aestheticized entertainment. According to Lucy Liggett of the Museum of Broadcast Communications, Namjoon Paik pioneered the development of electronic techniques to transform the video image from a literal representation of objects and events into an expression of the artist's view of those objects and events. In doing so, he challenges our accepted notion of the reality of televised events. Most significantly, perhaps, that work questions our experience, our understanding, and our definitions of television. However, I would have to slightly agree with Rosler when she states, he gave us an upscale symphony of the most pervasive cultural entity of everyday life, without giving us any conceptual or other means of coming to grips with it in anything other than a symbolically displaced form. Paik's playful poetry pins the person in place,